Hey, what's up, everybody? Today we are here and we're going to try a sprint. Hopefully, it fills. We have a guest today. You finished what, second? Was it once or twice?
Two-time runner-up in the drafters main, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, drafters main, like legend, basically. Like that's insane. Like double number two.
Yeah, the first one, the contest was quite a bit smaller, but still, yeah, it's still pretty insane. Run good to almost take it down.
Yeah. Well, hopefully the sprint can fill. It like every time I've tried to do a draft on sprint, it's always like +8,
Yeah.
and they can take a while. So hopefully some people are here. It usually takes a couple minutes before people jump into the stream, but let everybody know, like, you launched a product, right? Dogmath. Or
Yeah, well, I never formally launched it. I couldn't actually
okay.
figure out a way to get it into people's hands without kind of giving up all the back end stuff. But
Oh, okay.
ideally, in the future, I'd like to sell it. It's a spreadsheet model that uses strength of schedule to try and balance your team as you're building it. And yeah,
Nice.
it's pretty cool. I'm happy that I'm able to
Yeah.
use it and build some good lineups. But yeah, in the future,
You,
I'd like to kind of put some more money and time into getting it public ready. But just for now, it's just my personal little.
okay, you've been using it for what, 4 years? I think you said the other day.
Yeah, it's kind of evolved. It's been like a slow evolving process as I've kind of figured out what I want to do or what I want the end result to be. And this is the first year I've got it to a point where I'm not just staring at like numbers on a spreadsheet. Now it gives me like fancy charts and like dynamically updates, whereas before I was always kind of just looking at stuff and bouncing around. So I kind of just consolidated everything I wanted into one main spreadsheet that has a bunch of cool charts, and it gives me everything I need really quickly, really fast, so I can do it in fast drafts, I can do it in slow drafts, and it's it's really good for really helps me build good teams. Yeah.
What in the world's going on here? Um, so it says chat's off. All right. He just said his chat was off here. Um, why? I've been having some weird issues. Will this change it? Maybe. I've never had this happen. Like,
Yeah, there's been some weird stuff going on today. The YouTube chats like
yeah, I said it wasn't on the side. Customization. Live chat is shown as on. Okay, there we go. It's on. It. I had to uncheck it and check it again, and then it just popped up. Hey, there we go.
all right, nice.
Yeah. Sorry, everybody. Uh,
Yeah, what's up, chat?
oh, if you make it for kids, it's not no chat. I assume. Got it. That makes sense. All right. Yeah.
You always want to do it for like 18 plus or whatever, because then
Yeah.
it doesn't like
I usually
with
do.
sharing it too. Yeah.
Help! I'm being censored. Yeah. So for anybody who's just in here, that was a learning experience. But we are in a sprint lobby. We have +7. I'm going to go ahead and tweet it out. Hopefully, actually, I'm just going to hit up the Discord that everybody uses for this, which is the pound. Uh, so most people use that, and or a lot of degens use the pound.
Yeah, I really like their overlay, man. It's super clean.
The Bestball overlay, yeah,
Yeah,
it really
I've
is.
never used it personally, but I really it's really sharp. It's really well done.
Yeah, the best thing about it is this whole thing. You can go pick the week. So like, if you have by week 5 that you're looking for a running back because you took Josh Jacobs and Bijan Robinson, you can click uh, by week 5 and look for a matchup that you may want. Like, it's
yeah.
more for a quarterback, right? Like, I've been using it for first quarter contests because I can just click that and then it's like, oh,
set up your stacks for different weeks. Yeah,
it's like, oh, Carolina plays Jacksonville, then Cincinnati or something. Like, yeah, that sounds good.
That's really at the core of what I do with my spreadsheets, right? Is I'm projecting game environments for every game of the season, and you're trying to get, floor would be having a good matchup when the other team has a bad matchup, right? So that's the kind of stuff I'm basically doing the whole time. And like bye weeks, something I've noticed this year, like through my math, is bye weeks are like crazy important for your projections. Like we don't really think about the points we lose on a bye week or like the thinness of your roster, but like in my stuff, it's like really apparent that you need to be like aware of your buys and like I don't really care about the buys, but like if you're aware of them and targeting good matchups for someone else on that buy, like you were saying, it's like it's really impactful.
Does that change much, or would you change that much going to a playoff format versus total points?
Not really. Like the way I think about it is it's still gonna be good advancement. Like good things to do for advancement. And like at the end of the day, advancing more teams, advancing more unique teams is gonna give you, a better chance in those playoff weeks. Like you can get more micro, and next year something I'm gonna do is be more micro with the playoff weeks, like have a specific thing to look at floor ceiling for the playoff rounds. But right now I just use it on the whole through the season for both formats. Just thinking, if I can get more teams through, I'll have more unique teams. I'll have a better chance to win. So it's something is that
Nice.
Did that happen?
Yeah, Tyler doesn't come in here spouting random stuff.
I just saw a couple minutes ago they were like,
unless it's sexual jokes, then it's absolutely him joking. I'm going to go ahead and back out of this, and we'll just do a BBM. I'm not planning on doing a bunch of BBMs, but I don't mind them. So we are joining the BBM in 10 seconds. I mean, I think there's a very small chance that it overlays. So I mean, I don't think it will, but I think it's going to last longer than they expect. I think like Sprint and everything will overlay even more than they expect. Yeah. Tyler's confirming my bias on him.
Yeah, wheels up for CD, I guess, and the whole team.
So are they even like their offensive line's not even good though, right? Like I know Booker's good.
Either it's
Booker's good, but he's a run grader more than a pass. Like he can do both, but he's much better at the run blocking stuff, right? I don't know if you followed that in the draft or whatever, but
not really.
Okay, but yeah, he's more of a road grader type, and I'm sure Big Draft Energy would agree. Like he's into it a little more than me. But,
yeah, well, he's like a former O lineman, and I'm just a nerd who watched on the.
Did you know? Sidelines. Yeah, he like the fact that he started at tight end at 6'10" is nuts. Like he's like, yeah, I got moved to lineman in college, but I played tight end. What? 6'10"
terrifying, man.
Yeah, like I was just seeing pictures of him next to normal people, and it's like there's no way you're guarding him. like I'm assuming he could catch the ball reasonably well. I never asked him like why they moved. Like I think he said he got moved in because he was at like a smaller college, like basically a smaller college, and he was just so much bigger than everybody else. They needed an offensive lineman. So, all right. So we are doing a BBM. What's up, Mossy? Where did we get pick 6? What do you think about pick 6?
I mean, I like it. I'm just playing it pretty standard. I'm just taking whoever falls,
I still kind of like Justin Jefferson at pick 3. So he generally like I don't take him there because I don't want
at 6.
I don't want 15% or 20% or whatever, and I don't want to fade Gibbs. I don't want to fade CD, right? But I like this pick because I'm probably getting Jefferson, but I might diversify a little bit,
Yeah, I have a lot of JJF from like early BBM at like the 2-3 hole.
Yeah,
and like I didn't really stop taking him at the 6, but it just kind of got naturally got diversified a bit. But yeah, I was taking him a lot early.
Nice. So I don't know anybody in here. I know Fiddle My Gooch. I've seen them in all kinds
Yeah.
of
I Am the
trap.
Sims is a good reg. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've seen Fazoli everywhere, and 4E Wayne. I think 4E Wayne may be part of the Who crew. I'm not sure, but sorry for the rough start, everybody. So I actually turned a different video on to kids just to test something, and I guess it changed all of my videos to that.
the whole channel. Yeah.
Is what I did. So, uh, and this is where I take Saquon as a 6.
Yeah. All right, JJ. Yeah.
JJ over CMC, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I think it's pretty clear that, I think JJ should definitely be 5, and then it's either or Saquon and CMC at 5-6.
I've just accepted my fate. If CMAC beats me, it's
okay.
It'll suck. But I've just been fading him, and I mixed him in when he early at like the 110 and stuff when he slid. But yeah, I
took 0 shares in the big board. I did 150.
And he was way cheaper, right? He was like
we didn't have the George Kittle testimonial. That wasn't public yet.
About him doing the same treatment.
Yeah, and about how much better Kittle felt, and then you go look at when he had the treatment and how because he was hurt pretty often before that, and then he was just healthy every year after that, right?
Yeah, stem cells, man. That's
yeah.
Fancy tech.
But I mean, even with that being said, if he was back at the turn, I would be mixing him in still, and I put him at 7 just to not fade him fully, basically. I still if Stafford's healthy, I still think Puka's the clear 7, but we don't know how that's going to play out, and I don't know what your stand on Puka is.
I'm not crazy overweight. It seemed a little frothy to me when he was going at the 7 every time, but it's it's been a nice slide to buy him. So I've been clicking him every time in the second, right?
I seen him go at pick 18 or at 21 the other day, so maybe
we might get him here. I've got one JJF Puka team, I think, on DraftKings.
I would love a JJF Puka. I would love nothing.
It's happening right now. Here we go.
Here it goes. It's going to be right here.
Kane's terrified, bro. He's not going to take him.
Yeah.
He's scared.
Yeah. All right, so there we go. Or did he go? He got pulled up, apparently.
Oh, my God, seriously?
Yeah. No. Okay, what do you want here?
Interesting. Let me see.
5 seconds.
Do Taylor.
I kind of agree. Where the hell did he go?
What's happening? Am I blind?
Did
he go 101? Dude, what is happening?
Yeah, he's not on the board.
What the hell? Go type his name in again. And what's the icon? The little blue doggy.
Canasto. So the Josh Jacobs pick.
What the heck, underdog?
Yeah, I think if this draft happens and Puka wasn't drafted, I wonder how many other people.
Type Josh Jacobs in the player thing now.
Yeah, I'll refresh. Maybe it just.
Dude, I've never seen that before. That's insane.
Somebody called Brett, and he's on the team.
Dude.
Yeah, this draft has to get thrown out, right?
This is insane. What is happening?
Welcome to the Who crew.
Let's get her in here right now. Get Numi in here.
Yeah. All right. So, what do you want here?
What do you think?
I kind of like pulling Evans or Kittle or something up. I don't like these players that much.
Yeah, do it. Do Evans. I'm down.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, we have. Yeah, I don't know what to say about this. I've never seen this. This is wild. Absolutely wild. I wonder. Uh, yeah.
No idea.
All right. It said drafted by Daddy Janky. Yeah, they aren't even in this room. So, did another room get 2 shares of him? Like what happened? Uh, if anybody can get a hold of Brett, and zoom out of draft board. Daddy Janky.
Oh
Okay.
my god. So it was just the 12th spot.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
Totally got it. Nailed it.
Oh my god.
There we go. Okay, never
I
mind.
literally just sent a DM too. Like we broken the site.
Yeah, I was so confused. All right, well, Daddy Janky's also in the draft. Everybody, hey. Yeah, sometimes there's a ghost in the matrix. Sometimes it's user problem.
To be fair, it is annoying that they're
Yeah,
it does that. I've had that happen in the past in my slows where I have to mess with the zoom to get the whole board in.
Yeah, like hey, I'm not gonna claim it was my fault. It's their fault. No, like, it's totally my fault.
Right, let's get Worthy Fall here. That'd be nice.
Yeah, I almost suggested pulling Worthy up the last time. Or do you want Adams?
Yeah, I do Worthy. Yeah.
Since we missed out on Puka, we could
that's just you don't really want to do Adams there because Adams was going in that range, and by dragging up Evans, we're like engineering a unique combo with Evans Worthy, right? So like taking Adams wouldn't get us anywhere.
Yeah. What I would love to have happen is to get the Travis Hunter fall to 68 since he's been falling. Are you in on Hunter?
I'm in at the bottom. Yeah, I'm only taking Hunter like if he's top of the queue.
Okay.
47.
Yeah. If Dallas Cincy played this year, yeah, like I don't think they play, but yeah, it would be pretty wild.
Yeah, so I've got a guy I want here for sure. Oh, there he goes, damn.
Really? You're that big on Waddle?
No, not really. It was just it was popping in my stuff for floor, and it's a week 17 bring back with Evans.
Oh, so you're running the sim right now?
Yeah, I got it going. Yeah.
Sweet.
All right, what do we got here? Devontae, Seattle, Carolina.
We got Cortland Sutton available as well, if that matters.
Pittsburgh.
Not anymore. So,
what do you think about DK? You don't have any.
I could diversify a little if you want.
Yeah, let's go for it. My
because
the math likes it.
I love these other 4 picks. So that's the kind of team I want to take like a single share of a player I don't have on if I'm gonna take them, right? Like,
yeah, build your version of a Metcalf team, yeah.
Right, yeah. Like it's just like if I'm going to build, if I want to take, like, I don't want every once in a while. I think it's fine to just take a whole team of players you don't like, but I think too many people will like take a player they don't like to get unique, and then just be like, oh, I'll take a share of Barkley because I don't have much Barkley, and then they don't take their players the rest of the draft because they already assume that the draft is over.
Yeah, they're in the headspace of like hedging their picks so that they just like follow it up with a bunch of guys that they're not usually taking. Yeah.
I think the way to do it is to add 1, maybe 2 that you don't usually on a team full of people that you're above 10% on. Like that's kind of how I do it, at least. And like as you've seen, I don't have much Metcalf because this is actually where I've had him about rated the entire season, and he was going middle of the 4th.
Middle of the 4th, yeah.
And
I've got a lot of shares at like the 1-2. You know, he's like pretty common at the turn there.
Yeah, and he's probably going to be a lot less common with Jefferson, right? And like he still doesn't really fall to the middle of the fifth very often.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's good.
I don't mind it here. Like I really don't. And I believe Pittsburgh's going to collapse this year. I don't think they're going to be very good and all that. So
I'm a bit of a fan of Darkness Retreats, so
oh,
I'm okay
all right.
with
This is what
A-Rod
we
and the
have to work
boys.
with. Uh,
Okay, let's.
Pacheco looks pretty
I mean,
good to
we're
me.
taking Flowers if he falls.
Yeah, I'm fully in on that. All
Yeah,
right,
it's,
smash.
yeah. This is beautiful.
All different bye weeks. 5, 7, or 5, 6, 7, 8,
Yeah.
9, 10. Right?
0 playoff correlation right now, though, but we'll work on that.
No 8. We somehow avoided the bye week 8, which is everybody's problem. That's the only one we don't have bye on is bye week 8.
Yeah, that's good. That's really
Yeah.
good. Yeah, this
Now
is cool. I've been building a lot of teams like this, like especially down the stretch, like a lot of hero running back, a lot of zero running back, because there's a lot of RBs I like targeting now.
Yeah, and there's one of them that I really don't like as a pick, but for BBM specifically, I'm okay with it, and I'm sure that I'm pretty sure you're in on him. So it's a guy who generally goes about here now.
What, Caleb?
No, JCM.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not really crazy about
okay,
chasing
okay.
him,
I don't like chasing him up the board, but like if you're gonna do it, don't do it in the puppy 4, where he's drafted every draft there. Like do it here where it's 25% total ownership. Right?
Yeah, true.
All right. So do we want to go with a tight end here? Montgomery? Aaron Jones, Caleb.
I would probably lean a Detroit player for our Minnesota bring back. Yeah, I think I'd go. Yeah, let's go Laporta. Yeah,
or
Laporta. We'll get him on the way back.
Hopefully. Where did Rice go?
Oh, probably not. Well, whatever. That's okay.
I'm not that worried about it. Like, not at all.
Yeah, I think now we want to play for McCarthy. Yeah, so we set up a premium, like week 17 stack. Have some good back stack options. Like we can get Baker too. We can see if he falls.
Yeah, and I have like 0. Like I had like 0 Laporta forever, and those are total exposures, not just for BBM. And he's fallen from 63 down to here, which is where I've had him rated. Like I've had him rated like 75-ish, 74 since the beginning of the offseason. So like I like him where he goes now, and I don't have much Jefferson Laporta in my portfolio because it doesn't work out. Like he doesn't fall here. And I love the receivers in this range, because even Addison, if I have to, I'll take Addison there. Like I'm not worried about the 3 games.
Oh, honestly. Me too. Yeah, I love taking Addison. Underdog's the perfect format for him. He's scores touchdowns. That's all he's done since he's been in the league. So it's pretty cool.
So, are we going to go ahead and take Baker? Do we want to try a running back like a Dobbins?
I think if he makes it to us, we should go Hawk.
Oh, that sounds fun. Actually, sounds like a lot of fun.
I mean, it's bully tight end, but it's we built a double.
Yeah, and then
it's a little weird to be trying to build a week 17 like tight end flex stack, but I mean,
it's probably cool. Unique.
Yeah, and it grades well in my stuff. It's like a good.
I've actually been taking a lot of 2 tight ends between rounds 7 and 13, like between Laporta and Goddard. Like I'm taking 2 of them a lot. Like it's
something I do every year, and it seems like it never works, to be honest. But I mean, if you end up with 2 of the top 5 tight ends, it is going to work. It just has to be the right guys.
And Hawkinson was awesome. Like I have a high exposure to him. I don't know if you say it's like 12% or something.
Nice. Yeah, I think he's a smash, especially early season. Like He's going to get a lot
Really?
of run.
50%.
Oh, okay.
I did not know
50%.
that. I thought it was a lot less. It makes me like it even less.
All right, we might get a little Baker fall here.
We might. And Baker does tend to fall.
Yeah, neither of these guys are going to take him. We'll get him. Yeah.
Unless somebody's planning on the Chris Godwin backstack.
So this Hurts guy has 2 quarterbacks? What's going on here? You want to scroll up? Gee, yeah, man, these guys are cooked. Yeah, dude, they both have double.
Yeah, absolutely.
Come on down, beautiful. Yeah, I love this, dude. This is a great team.
Yeah, this sometimes like being fluid and like just taking what the room gives to you is sometimes all it takes.
Yeah, and if you have backstack options, like just like we don't need to force it. Like I'll force it if I have a double. Like we should probably take McCarthy at 115 here. Yeah, especially with Addison to our left. But
right, I know, I fully agree, and I much prefer McCarthy to Goff myself.
Yeah.
Because he has a little bit of running upside, and this could just be this is going to be a 7 RB team.
Most likely, yeah. We're gonna have to start smashing running back soon. Yeah.
Yeah, and Taylor to me is like one of the safest feeling running backs this year. Like I like Chase Brown, but and Bucky a lot, but I think Taylor's
just not JT.
They're not JT.
Yeah.
And Daniel Jones is objectively better than Anthony Richardson for JT.
Yeah, 100%, man.
Because he's not going to be stealing the rushing touchdowns. He's going to have he's going to be a lot more accurate than it was last year. Like maybe Richardson would have been more accurate, but he still would have sold the rushing touchdowns, correct?
Yeah. So, and like in my strength of schedule stuff, I've got the Colts rated as the number 2 like playoff schedule. So I love tacking them on. Yeah.
Yeah, and that week 17 versus that defense is probably going to be really bad in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of a target. Like I'm actually targeting that game out quite a bit.
Yeah, JT, Giddens, especially, they've been my go-tos. I'm not really too high on the passing game like Colts pieces, but I'm certainly taking a lot of Taylor.
I mix all of them except Pittman in.
All right, yeah, I think we should. I
agree. Slam this.
Yeah, don't need to get cute.
The team for the audio listeners, if anybody's listening in audio, it's a 2-1-5-2 at the moment. We have Baker Mayfield, JJ McCarthy. Might be done, might not. I don't know. It depends on what happens in the last round. RB, Jonathan Taylor. Little weak there. But then we have Justin Jefferson, Mike Evans, both stacked. Xavier Worthy, DK Metcalf, Zay Flowers fell to us at 67. And then tight ends, Laporta, Hawkinson. And we are done there. If we need to be, I feel like we could be done at quarterback. Like it's one of those things. Like if Rodgers is there in the 17th or 18th, we take him. If not,
we just push it all the way to the end. Yeah. And this room's already going crazy on quarterbacks, so
probably not happening.
Well, I mean, we'll see. I don't really know if it'll make other people take more or not, but we've already seen a couple guys go double elite. Yeah, it'll be interesting. Okay, we need a plan here.
I need to change my rankings. Braylon feels fine, or I have not taken any Javonte. Are you in or out? Eckler?
Yeah, Eckler would be the guy I would do, but I'm not really opposed to the other 2 guys. I'm just a bit of a Eckler slappy.
I am as well. I have 16% Eckler, so.
Yeah, I've got about that as well, and like most of it late, which is like unfortunate. But
155. Well, I've got it. I've been on Eckler since the opening. I'm like, why? Like him and Rachaad White to me are just mispriced. Like because especially in a room like this, like he's gonna give us points every single week. It may not be a lot of points.
Yeah,
but he's the
RB2 we need here. Like we just need a guy who's gonna get out there, and like I think his role could be a lot bigger than people think, like with the JCM and C-Rod stuff. Like I'd rather bet on the guy who's been a bell cow and scored a bunch of touchdowns and been a good player for a long time. But I mean, if JCM has the juice, he'll just beat him. But at the end of the day, like I think it's a fine bet.
Oh, I think it's a great bet. I think at the end of the year, Eckler has the most points at the Washington RB room.
Yeah, I hope so.
I'm going to have a bad year if it's JCM that you needed.
Yeah.
I will say that because
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
not.
have really any at like 200, maybe like one or two shares. So it's I've got like I've been mixing them in at like 110 or whatever when it so
That's
happens. But
that's a good point by Sladen. You can argue that the Parsons of Green Bay is really good for all the Daniels, Zach, and Hurts teams because they get to play them twice.
that's good for Eckler in week 17.
And I was going to say, and that's a Week 17 game. Yeah.
We're playing the news.
Yep. There's a player I love. Oh, okay, he went over here. I'm huge into Tootin. What do you think on him?
Yeah, I'm more of a tank guy, but I do like Tootin as well. Okay,
All right.
this is interesting. Who do you like here?
I don't love it, but I think it's. I don't love it, but I think it's the right play.
Yeah, that's exactly who I want.
Yeah, I think it's him or him, honestly, because that's also a bring back on the Eckler.
Yeah, so, we can probably get him.
Yeah, because he's currently
go around.
Yeah.
Or we'll see. I have a guy I want to get. This is like literally exactly how I've been building all my teams.
Is it?
I go Hero, and then I go Eckler, there, Ollie. That's what I wanted. I go Eckler, Sampson, Ollie, like Brees, like Tank. I just grab all those guys after I get my Hero.
I went and looked at the Superflex because the Superflex puppy was like a month and a half ago, right? I have 6.9% Ollie Gordon in that. I don't know why it happened that way, but it's
20 rounds, right? A little bit deeper.
Yeah, it was 20 rounds. He wasn't drafted very often still, but I was just like, I'm very out on Jalen Wright, and I have been. Like I've got like 3%, but it's like at 190 back when he was the RB2, not before Ollie. And I'm like, I think I'd rather just take Ollie Gordon and just hope that it's right.
Yeah, I think especially on underdog, like he could have a Mostert-esque role.
I don't know if you like him or not, but Najee could be a projectable role guy for now. Like I don't like it. Algier's fine.
I think Algier would be the guy I go with. A little week 15 correlation. We already have some guys that are just going to get us some points.
So Algier, and then White probably makes it all the way back.
Yeah, and we'll get someone else we like.
Yeah, and like I mean, all we need to do is tack on one more wide receiver at some point, right?
Yeah,
and we could do that late. Hollywood Brown's kind of a big winner of the Rasheed Rice situation, right? Because he's going to get let's be honest, like who's going to produce more, him or Juju? Probably over the first 6 weeks. Probably going to be.
Well, I hope it's not Juju.
Yeah, so like I'm not like I've been taking him quite a bit in the first quarter, but like I think he's a quiet winner. And that'll help him build chemistry and give a chance for more spike weeks down the road. And I'm not saying he's a smash for this specific team, but just in general, like if you took like Luther Bird and stuff, like I think he could just be a chaperone, like a thief.
Yeah, I mean I've always liked him. I think I'm just a little scarred from last year. I kind of bought a little too much into it, and it really wasn't sharp. And like at the end of the day, the guys just like struggled so much staying healthy. But like I believe in the talent, man, and I do believe in this Chiefs team being a little more dangerous. Rashi being out like helps him. So yeah, I think he's a good click. He also kind of got a lot cheaper post injury and hasn't bounced up.
Right. Yeah, he really has. So here we could take White, or we could look at. I mean, that's a triple stack, but.
Yeah,
I think like
Tesla
I don't like
is a guy I want, but let's do White first. Do you think Tesla will come back to us?
I don't. Everybody's super frothy right now.
Okay, if that's the case, I think we should take him.
I'm kind of like, how much do you like Tesla more over White?
Go Tesla. I don't want to risk it.
Okay.
We
so I've got like 3 shares total of Tesla, and I think they're all in BBMs.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably like the most expensive he's been clicked so far. But I don't
no,
mind. I don't mind chasing these guys up the board. He's like part of our week 17 game stack, and in my stuff here, it's saying he's a good ad for the team.
Are you really big on the Vikings? Like, so Chess Liam continually talks about how he thinks that this is the game this is the one game he likes the most. I'm not there. I have this one rated like 5th. Where are you at on this specific game of the Week 17 game slates?
I mean, I
like it, but I don't
like it a lot. From doing my like strength schedule stuff, like I know Minnesota has like a good defense, right? But they also turned into a massive pass funnel. Well, mainly because they were winning games, but like they gave up a lot of receptions, they gave up a lot of passing yards. Detroit's the high-powered offense, that also likes to trade blows. It's going to be in a dome. There's a lot of premium, expensive players going at it, and usually the division's on the line late for these teams as well. So I really do think it's a good spot. Okay, damn, we lost.
So Woody, yeah, I kind of like. Do we just go for this? Do we take more projectable volume?
Yeah, I think we don't do C-Rod. I'm okay with Dowdle.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I think this is a 7.
And I think we've built up 15 and 16 with Mike Evans.
Yeah, and we could just go 3 more running backs. We could just go 8 running backs.
Yeah, I think maybe we go receiver in the 18th, but that's it.
You want more than these 6?
Maybe.
And I mean, there's still the option of Aaron Rodgers if he's there for a third quarterback if we want that.
Yeah.
So I'll talk to you about this after the guest is off. People hate so much between 120 and 190 ADP. Yeah. And like, I do think that, like, I personally wouldn't have done that, but I'm also huge with Rachaad White. I think the difference between Rachaad White and Dowdle is pretty big into White's favor, especially having Baker. And
true, yeah.
Like I don't hate what we done. And if I'm going to chase Tesla up the board, like it in a game like this, it absolutely makes
we've
sense.
got a massive game stack, so it makes sense. Yeah,
and like having the best way for me to bet the Lions is without Amon-Ra and no Goff. Like that's what I want to do. Like I just get this feeling that, I mean, Goff, what's the chance that he's the piece you need? Like he might help you get there, but unless you have,
he had a lot of spikes last year actually.
He did, but like I don't know. Maybe I'm a hater. I'll just say it. I'm a hater.
Is Taj still there? Yeah, okay.
Like Taj is there. Jalen Wright's there. Bring back.
I don't want.
Yeah, I don't either. I've been clicking some Dameon Pierce also.
So let's do Taj, and then because we faded Rachaad White, let's do Tucker after that.
I'm going to push back on that one.
No,
I've not taken him a single time, and I'm fine with that.
I think this is the spot.
I mean, if we go 8 running backs, I'll tack them on at 211. Is how I feel. Like I honestly think there's like, if Bucky gets hurt, I think Rachaad White just assumes half of that role. But I could be wrong. And
the point I'm making is we made the decision, even though you didn't want to. I pushed your hand on that. We made, I forced you off of White. So in this universe, White's no good. He's trash. Yeah,
and I mean, I guess Tucker's probably really low owned overall. Like, I don't know what his
people stop taking him. Like we can maybe get him in the 18th, but
yeah, I will say if we're gonna take him, we push him to the 18th, and we look at what we're gonna do now. We could take Rodgers in this next round, or like
Rodgers or receiver.
I'm fine not doing that. we could take any other receiver. Here's the ADPs: Pat Bryant. Uh,
Amari, maybe.
is
That's
now
gross, but I mean, he's just not. He's just not been drafted.
I don't. Yeah, that's
We could do.
true.
We could do Malik actually.
Malik Washington.
Yeah.
Do you want Malik or Rogers?
I'd rather have Malik. I think.
Yeah, I mean it's a bring back, and we don't have a
Exactly.
a
Yeah,
bring
we don't
back
have
yet.
Miami, so
And I actually really like Malik right now. So, yeah, and then we'll do that.
we'll do Tucker or Rogers, whoever's there.
Sounds good. And then if
Dude.
both of them are gone, I guess
I love this team.
like I'm big on Jarquez Hunter, but I don't know where you're at there.
My math likes it. It's the third best for floor.
Is it?
Almost.
I mean, we need Spike at running back. We don't need floor. We need Spike.
Yeah.
So
when I say floor, it just means it's like it's balancing the team well. No, not like the guy's profile or whatever.
oh, okay. That makes sense. Get ready for the seventh RB to be recommended.
Yeah, I mean we like, look at our running backs, bro.
Yeah, no, we need some like
we need all the help we can get.
absolutely. And that's kind of why I was like, I'm fine doing 8, but I think this is fine too. Like I could absolutely see Malik being one of those. Like everybody asks who's the next Puka. Like what if it's somebody who's actually a second year player to where their lead receiver just isn't healthy and then sits out.
Tyreek Hill just makes like Antonio Brown and
yeah.
And the big argument for Malik is that he could be the quasi Jonnu of the offense. You know, he can get a lot of the all the manufactured stuff and the little dink and dunk screens and stuff. He's that kind of player. So we might see him have like a pretty big like manufactured role like right out of the gate.
That makes sense. Yeah, no, there's a couple players I don't love myself on this team, but as a team, I like it a lot. Like I'm not big.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I don't like Sean Tucker, and I don't hate Tesla. But I'm also like I said, I'm a Rashad White bull. So I mean, it helps me diversify. So it's honestly a good thing.
Yeah, I mean,
like it's honestly a good thing.
It's half PPR. Like, right, if it was on DraftKings, I certainly would be a lot more into Rashad White. But yeah, I think it's great, man. I think this is like a really fun team.
All right, so we got a 2-7-7-2. We got Baker Mayfield, JJ McCarthy. Running backs, it's absolute hero with a lot of prayers. Jonathan Taylor, Austin Eckler, Dylan Sampson, Tyler Algier, Rico Dowdle, Taj Brooks, Sean Tucker. I mean, this is the kind of gross running back room. You're like, I don't know how it gets there, but like Bijan gets hurt.
Yeah, it's just gotta
like
find a way.
I mean, literally, like that's all it would take. Because like between Algier, Rico, and Eckler, we should get RB2 points reasonable every week, like 8 to 10, right? And a minimum every week.
And it's always tough in underdog not flexing a running back. Like you are giving up a lot of points in theory, but at the end of the day, we have like really good receivers, so it's fine. And we can have a tight end in the flex because we built a bully tight end.
Yeah, and I actually say that all the time. You can flex a tight end. Everybody avoids it, but you can. Like it's something you can do.
Yeah, and it does make more sense in underdog. Like when your tight end pops and scores touchdowns, like that's really big on this site, right? So pretty easy for the guy to get into the flex if he catches a touchdown,
especially during the playoff weeks.
Yeah,
and then wide receivers: Jefferson, Mike Evans, Xavier Worthy, DK Metcalf, Zay Flowers, Tesla, and Malik Washington. Tight ends: Sam Laporta and TJ Hawkinson. Yeah, no, it's a really good team. I'm going to go ahead and go name this. Actually, the thumbnail is a sprint. We'll check sprint again. And if it's good, we'll do it. And if not, we'll do anything else. You said you could save till another
hour. I can do one more for sure, yeah.
Oh, need one on sprint. So
nice.
Anybody who wants in, we need one on sprint. So
Oh, nice. You had Felix on?
yeah, I really like the team him and I drafted as well. Like,
Yeah, I love Felix, man. He's a G. Did he make you draft?
he's so cool.
Did he make you draft Cooper Cup?
I think I recommended it. No, we didn't.
Oh,
But we're both Pat Bryant Bulls. So that happened.
okay. That's a guy I don't have a lot of.
Dak Prescott, J.J. McCarthy, Sam Darnold, Chuba, Warren, Davis, Braylon, Keaton, Brashard. Like,
you would have been. I would have loved to get Keaton on our team.
yeah, it would have been nice. Jefferson, JSN,
Ooh,
Pickens,
Tesla.
Golden.
Tesla 211.
Yeah, I told you. I've got him 3 times, in, like pretty much this entire season, and all 3 are BBMs.
Nice.
And then Brock Bowers and Ferguson. Like, it's a really solid team.
Yeah.
Just like ours. Just need some help at RB. If we get that help, we're good. Make sure we're zoomed all the way out. We see the 12 hole. We're good. We see the 12 hole, everybody. 12 holes here.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I was like, what is going on? There was a profile that looked exactly like it.
Yeah,
too.
that's what got me too.
Yes.
The guy had the same dog icon.
And the way I had it sized, it was like perfectly at the edge where you couldn't see the because I had it right here to where you couldn't see anything at all. So shout out, I think it was Pepper Tony that shouted that out. We got Sladen come in at the 108 or 109. We got the 111. I kind of prefer the back end of these drafts on where are you on BTJ? Because I am way in on BTJ.
Yeah, I like him. He's one of the guys I like get funky with and drag him up sometimes. I don't know how much I have. I'm probably at like 12 or 13%, but I'm a pretty flat exposure, bro.
I for the most, I have 2 or 3 like 20% stands, but I have 14.5% Brian Thomas. And like, so in first quarter, by the way, who he has an awesome schedule there.
Yeah. Jacksonville rates out number 1 early season schedule for me. So I'm all over that. Yeah.
I got him at 22. Like, I got a Saquon BTJ team in that, and Saquon is like the guaranteed 3 or 4 pick in that every time. So I like taking Neighbors and then trying to get Thomas, or do you want to make sure to get Genty? What do you want?
No, I'm good with Neighbors.
Okay. All right, we'll take Neighbors, and then if Genty comes back, we get that game. I guess for this, it's the whole contest, right?
Still worth doing it though, for sure.
Yeah. So those are the 2 picks I would prefer. And Genty's just fun. Like,
yeah, I'm on board.
Okay. So are you good with him? Do you definitely want Amon? What do you want to do?
Have a quick look here. Actually, okay, wow, it likes both of them equally, actually, so I don't care. Do BTJ, yeah.
Yeah, let's do the guy I like. Well, I love like getting into that indie game. Like, to me, I think there's gonna be a lot of points in that game. And where are you at? Are you buying the skyrocketing Tyler Warren?
I mean,
I'm just curious.
It's one of those things where if I like have a team built and I've got like 3 running backs and like 5 receivers, and he shows up at the top of my queue, I'll click him. But like that's pretty much it. You know, I'm not really targeting him. I'm just like, if I fall to a spot where I've built a roster and I'm like ahead on the main positions, like on running back and receiver, I'll click him. But like I was buying him at like 130, like 120 or whatever, like his original cost.
Yeah.
So right now I'm kind of hands off, but if if the team looks good for it, like, yeah, I don't mind it.
Yeah. So just replying to Big Draft Energy there about why my chat wasn't working.
Nice. What's up, Disco?
But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I'm in on the BTJ. Like, he should be above. Like, I think he should be above Neighbors. I think he should be above London and Brown for sure. I think he's definitely, like, I guess Henry is fine in this contest. If he, like, I guess he's fine. I don't know. I think I would much rather have the receivers though.
Yeah, I mean,
Just the
if
way I
Henry's
like to do
healthy and playing in the playoffs, like he's definitely a guy I want.
I
But
mean,
it's
you
a lot
get
easier to play it through Keaton.
well, the chance of hitting a late running back feels a lot better
Yeah,
to me. But Henry gets Cincinnati's defense week 15, so like that's
yes,
huge.
yeah.
That is huge.
So for my yeah, but yeah, it was awesome being part of that disco.
Yeah, it was.
Sorry, yeah, sorry, the Cincy Baltimore game. So I did like game environment projections for the playoffs,
Yeah.
and took every game, every team, like all the totals basically from last year. The number one projected game I got for the playoff weeks was that week 15 Baltimore Cincy
I've
matchup.
I've been kind of fading Henry, and like whenever I started thinking about it, and I've been talking about this for a while. Like I've actually done a couple teams in like BBM structure stuff where like it more like one of tens. Like I'm not really playing the one of 13, one of 16 things, but I've been doing some where I take Henry here and then pull up T Higgins
Yeah,
because I think that game could just.
that's
I
fun. I
I
don't think I've done
I
that. Yeah,
I
that's
don't
fun.
think anybody's doing that. Number
Yeah.
one,
Well, people
because
don't target week 15 games, right? Because they think it's not important, but it's literally the first step towards you winning the tournament, Like,
yeah, it is, and like it to me, it's very unlikely that a piece that you need doesn't come out of that game.
yeah,
So like,
I always make it a priority if I'm building Baltimore and Cincy, I'm always trying to get a little mini stack in there.
all right, so Harrison's at the top of my ranks. That's wild. What do you think here?
Hmm. Why was Worthy? Wasn't Worthy just up there, or he's
Yeah,
okay?
that was my ranks.
Yeah. Well, I think let's get him on the wrap, and then up to you. I don't care.
We'll just take it. I think they're all
Yeah,
kind
it
of the
doesn't really
same. I
matter.
think
Yeah.
they're all kind of the same, honestly. So, but he definitely spreads our buys out as well. So,
Do you want to do your Kittle here, or
yeah, so
Evan?
almost all that 8% is at the 4-5 turn, but I still like them here. I just love the wide receivers.
I'd do Kittle or Marv. I think.
Which one?
Let's do Kittle. He's a guy that I don't have enough of. Like I felt kind of silly not buying him initially because he was like in the 50s to open, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was going at the 4-5 turn, and like I had a bunch of McBride because I still like his price, but like every like he would go at like 45 every once in a while, but every single time I took McBride, Kittle fell. It's like, are you kidding me? And then I would not take McBride, and he would go at like 43. It's like, what? Come on, just like let me let me have the Kittle whenever
yeah,
I don't take McBride, please. Like
yeah, I know.
every other draft I watch, if I'm on the other side of the board, I was watching him go to like 55, 56 all the time. Like I had like it's like I do not understand this at all when Bowers and I do think Bowers and McBride should be ahead of him, but I don't think it should be multiple tiers either.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's just as good as an argument as those two guys to be tight end one. And like with the chaos in the 49ers receiving room right now, like he's just gonna be the guy. Like he's just gonna be the number one target. Like uh, I think the whole time.
Right. Yeah. Where are you at on Travion and his big rise?
I mean, I have a decent amount from cheaper prices. I'm
Right.
not really like chasing him up the board. Like I will take him like at ADP or whatever if it makes sense for correlation and what I got going on. But yeah, I mean it's just kind of tough in these contests that have been open forever
Yeah.
to take the leap. Like
Asher has seen some things. He knows. He knows Burrow isn't coming back.
yeah, dude, I've been really unsuccessful with my attempts to push Burrow.
What I started doing a while back is 33% of the time I take Chase, I just take Burrow
Yeah.
at the 4-5 turn.
Because
And
you
the
end up
other,
being underexposed. Like me, I
yeah,
have like no Burrow because every time I push him and every
mean,
time the T drafter or some dude takes him.
I'm still at like 2%.
Yeah, I have like none, and it's
Oh
it
no, I'm a
sucks.
4.7.
It
So
sucks.
yeah, like so I noticed that was happening, and that like whenever it got to where it because he got to like ADP 67, but then people were playing defense, uh, like whatever, like ruin, like
Yeah,
you could ruin your team,
people are
and
just clicking them unstacked, like
yeah,
top of the
which
queue. Would just
right or people were autoing and stuff like that
yeah.
in the lower dollar contest, which do affect the ADPs as well. All right, so there's a player here I love, um, and
I think I know who. I think I'm in. I'm in.
I don't know if you know. Is it Connor?
No, I was gonna say Rice.
Yeah, let's do it. Talk me into it.
Let's yeah, we'll get Connor here.
Or we can. I mean, honestly, like we,
The
we could go
full
all in.
Chiefs mega.
I mean, we could. Pollard's here too.
What are where does Mahomes go?
He should make it back to us.
Yeah.
It's up to you. We
Let's
could
do it.
go.
Let's do the mega stack. I think it's better in these sprint formats
I do too.
because it'll naturally ping pong a little more. You know, like where you're not playing for the single game spike, and like
Right.
having the runner back in the stack isn't ideal for the single game spike. But maybe week 16, the passing game doesn't get there, and it's all Pacheco. You know?
Yeah, and like we do have a reasonably rough playoff schedule.
It rates out really bad in my stuff. Yeah,
Like Tennessee's defense probably pretty decent, but like
all three of them are good. Yeah,
Denver's I think the Denver one may just end up being a shootout weirdly, but like the Tennessee one, like I could just see that being a Pacheco game absolutely, and Pacheco catches the ball more than people think as well.
yeah, I like it. We're buying all the cheap Chiefs pieces. It's good.
Yeah, and I mean now it's time for the room to like Dalt McFly feels like somebody who'll take Mahomes.
Yeah, one of these badgeless bros will
Uh,
make us pay probably.
I mean, he took Lamar 22, Chuba at 27.
It's okay if it does happen. We can pivot to trying to stack up like another half of one of their matchups. You know,
to be honest, like Mahomes, like even if they all hit, there's a decent chance that another quarterback like this one or Dart is putting up similar points. And the piece we get at 83 is actually the piece that separates us from the Mahomes, right? Because like let's say it's a Jordan Mason here or an Aaron Jones. Maybe the difference between that and the Taj Brooks that we would take at the end instead of
for sure.
Jackson
I think
Dart.
if we don't get our QB here, we go like non-receiver positions, and because there's guys we wouldn't have been able to get if we had Mahomes. Yeah,
absolutely. So like, and that's how like getting sniped does suck, but like it also forces you. Like most people that do what we're doing are trying to get Mahomes, so it also makes you a little bit more unique on top of it. And I'm not saying to not take Mahomes if you got. I'm just saying like it's less of a deal than people really think if he does go. Honestly,
yeah, and like the stack, if the stack goes nuclear, you want Mahomes, but if it only kind of half gets there a couple weeks, right, then maybe you don't, right? So
yeah, and so depending on what happens, I mean, are you willing to push him around the corner? Or do you just want to?
I mean, if there's like a huge faller, sure. But if we don't care who's coming back,
I mean, I would just love to get one of those.
Yeah, I'd take any of those guys. So,
and if two of them are available, I mean, he has 3 running backs, so I think it doesn't matter. I think we just take Mahomes.
Yeah, we just
if he wants to go 4th running back, great. We could.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So, never mind. We get a running back.
We tried.
Yeah, we done the thing. So yeah, I mean, we're still fine. Like, we have 2 very late quarterbacks. That they have a really good schedule. Are you Aaron Jones here, or do you want to go? I mean, I don't think we go Hawkinson on this one.
No
Hawk.
If you Aaron Jones, Mason went. Yeah, let's go Aaron Jones. Yeah.
Um, I don't know what we want on the turn on the comeback around here. I don't like a lot of it. Josh Downs is a bring back piece on the BTJ stuff. I think they also play. Oh, he just went. So Pittman also plays San Francisco. I don't have any Pittman, but
Yeah, I'm not a big Pittman guy. I usually go like Reed or Cup here, but like we were saying, not receiver. So
yeah,
up to you. You want to do Tracy?
sure. I'm big on Scadaboo, but we can diversify here. Uh, like I think, yeah. I mean, I guess we'll just time out. But I don't think Purdy's going to make it back to us, and that'll make us thin. I think if we would have talked about it a little sooner, I think we could have came to that.
To
And
Purdy.
yeah, and then the guy right in front of us. So if he comes back to here, this
Yeah,
guy's just taking him.
damn. Yeah, that was a
But
lot.
he just took unstack Heidler, so maybe not.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah, he's out to lunch. It's okay. So like my
Sladen's
stuff is
here.
like New York. So
Sladen's here, and he's like, I'm protecting the hell out of my stack. Because he's got
where's the Evans
double.
draft? Oh yeah, to his left. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's got the J. Like he's good. Like, and there was nothing in this guy's draft that said anything that he may take a naked Mahomes. And with the new Reed stuff, like I've been fading him for Golden the entire time. With the new stuff, like I'm completely out on it. Like I won't draft him.
Yeah, I was hoping it just wasn't really that bad. Like I've been clicking a lot. Like I was underweight earlier, and like I love Jaden Reed, so I was like I wanted to correct that. And then when he got cheaper, like I said, like him and Cup are just guys I'm like clicking almost every time in this range.
We talked about that whenever I was in your stream, because he's the one that got you to second.
Yeah, he was like my big rookie smash, and he was the last guy I had to try and catch up to the. He didn't like I had second kind of locked up, but he was the guy that could have got me to first, and he got 23 points in the first half of that Green Bay Minnesota Week 17 game, and he got hurt on the second touchdown and didn't play the second half. With I only needed 3 more points to ship it.
Yeah, I think that I do think that wide receivers back in play though, because we do have to support the 6 weeks.
Let's see who falls. It'd be nice to get Dobbins if he makes it all the way back.
I would really like Dobbins on this team. I agree. There's another player I absolutely love. What's your model say about Drake May for the playoff stuff? I assume it's not great for the entire sprint.
21st out of 32.
Yeah,
it's okay. It's just below average, basically.
I mean, I would probably take a Pittman share at 107.
Yeah, if he comes all the way back.
Because he's double, right?
Yeah.
Like, so I think that's an instant click if we get that big of a drop on him. Cooper Kupp is kind of a fine pick at that point, I guess. I don't love it. Mooney's down here. Slayton will probably take Mooney within recent news. So, like, I don't like a lot of the stuff here. Like, all the injured players are at the top, basically. So, I mean, we have a player we're going to get for sure that we like.
Yeah.
I figured Slayton would take Mooney. And then here goes Brock Purdy. I don't know. He's the one. He took. Yeah.
I'll get Dobbins. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Don't screw around. Go ahead and take him. Do you like Burden? Here,
I'm not like really big on him, but it makes sense in the sprint format.
I still like Jaden Higgins over him.
Dude, I have so much Higgins too, and I'm so scared right now.
Yeah.
He just hasn't flashed in camp, and like he might not even have the wide receiver 3 role.
All right, what do you think in 10 seconds? We got Luther, we have him, we could go Drake May.
I'd say either Luther or Godwin. But Luther's good.
But I don't think we want Godwin now with Rice. Because like the reports are coming out 2 to 5 games and then minimum 6 games. Like everybody's weighing in on what they think right now. I
Yeah, it's
have
tough
no
to take
idea.
two of those guys. We'd really have to build like super hyper fragile.
Yeah, I don't like, and not that Burton's much different of a bet, but like the one guy is hurt. And
Loveland would have been nice. I would have much preferred Loveland
That's-
over.
that
Burton.
was who I was really looking for.
Yeah.
I was sad when he went off the board. That was a good pick at 102. Yeah, I don't think so. Like, I highly doubt this guy is watching, and if he is, I like. Thanks for watching. Please sub. But I don't react like that negatively.
Yeah, it just happens. You know, the stream has really nothing to do with it. People are just gonna randomly do things for no reason.
Yeah. and like the more you react, like Sleaze, like he reacts every time, which just creates more people doing it to him on purpose, just to get him to react.
It's a vicious cycle. Yeah.
So like even if it got to me, like I'm going to do my best not to react, and usually it just doesn't matter to me because like everybody has access to every player whenever they want. Like ADP is a construct. If you want a guy, go get him. Now, I do think there's things that don't make sense to do within the ADPs, but like it's on you to make your best team. Right. That's how I view it.
No, I like the way you said it. You can take any player at any time. You know, in theory, you can build any team you want, right?
If you want Matthew Golden, like Big Draft Energy, if he's still here, he always talk about, he's mine. Take him in the 4th. It's on you.
Mike's just having the same nightmares as me.
Yeah, you could get him every time if you just take him in the 4th. Like, is it the best move? Probably, or probably not, right? Like, but you have that option.
I think it's honestly fine to do that kind of stuff. Like, I do this a lot late in drafts where like I'll like kind of build a plan in round like 14 or something. I'll be like, all right, this is how I want to finish, and it requires me dragging up like every pick from like 14 to 18. Just so I can guaranteed get those guys I want. And you can do it high up the board too, right? There's lots of combos people don't touch because they don't want to sacrifice a 2nd or 3rd round player.
To be completely honest with you, like the players at the 5-6 turn, like so many of them I love, and like the 4-5 turn I like them a lot less, and I felt this way about the early 3rd round or the middle 3rd round forever. Like I just started pulling up the elite quarterbacks, and now that's what everybody does. But like,
yeah, I was doing a lot of that. Like after my first batch of slows, do T-Law and then add a Jags back.
Or do we do this?
Do you want to do Tuden or Bigsby? I say you just take T-Law and then we can just take either of them. Like I do like Tuden, but like this format, or I like Bigsby, but like
with Tracy as well, I think that Tuten makes more sense
for the sprints. Like you want that late season rookie upside. But I really love Tank on Underdog specifically. Like in the Eliminator, I have like 30% Tank. I'm just like all in.
That's awesome.
I'm like, we're betting on the Jags, and I think he's going to get the goal line work.
In the first quarter contest, I have 40% Tank. Like Jacksonville plays Carolina, then Cincinnati. I got 40% Tank. Like,
I think Tank is a smash. Like I really think we're going to load up week 1. So and Tank's going to have like 2 scores. Yeah, it's those two. Yeah. I think it's for the sprint. I think that's the play, and it's more of a passing attack stack, right? Than
yes, exactly. Like Tank has 8 career catches in 2 years?
Yeah,
something like that.
Not his forte.
No, I did total them up. I have between draft today. I was just bored and I wanted to total them up. Between drafters and Underdog, I got 1,400. I think.
Wow.
But I've been doing volume instead of like chasing the higher dollar ones.
Yeah, I mean, that's the right way to do it, man. It's just a lot of work to put in the volume. That's why people don't do it.
I do it because I'm a DJ.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna hide it.
You can't win if you don't play, right? So you got to get the action down.
I
Yeah,
had a dream
I
about
really wish like that's the worst part about being in a like I call it best ball prison where I can't play underdogs or DraftKings. Like I play the mains, like right. I make sure to go register slows to get into the main contest. But like whenever I'm down in Buffalo registering, yeah, I'll register the Husky too, or like the Palm, whatever's open. But like I'm only there for 4 hours, so it's like I can never get in these great small contests that
the,
really like
the
raise your floor. You know,
the
like I'm basically all or nothing
the
every year.
pointer was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I hadn't looked at it. It just dropped though, right?
Yeah, I mean it's gonna fill probably tonight, but we did not take Godwin. I kind of vetoed it on the premise that we also had Rice.
Yeah, it was the right play. Yeah.
Uh, I mean, it's if you're not in control of the screen, like it is harder to keep track of. Like for sure. Like whenever I'm a guest,
And I draft so few Rice, it wasn't even in my brain that we we had a
because we actually talked about that. You're like very anti Rice,
very anti Rice, yeah. But it's all price sensitive, right? I was not touching him early season, and now, especially now, we know the suspension is 6 games in early season. I think he's a great buyer, like today.
Yeah. GM saying at least a month. I've heard, I've heard they said 2 to 5 weeks, and then they said at least a month, and then one of the Twitter doctors said this like it's probably 6 to 8 weeks. So like not that they really know, but they probably like they've been right on half. They're right on half the stuff. So I think one of these players makes a lot of sense, like to get a little bit of floor here at the early part of the game. But if I think that's the play, if he's there, what do you think?
Yeah, Strange for sure.
I love Strange, and if we could get any of those, like I think I'm fine with those RBs unless, yeah.
I was gonna say Ollie, but he's gone. Yeah.
Slayton's in the draft. We weren't getting Ollie.
Yeah, I've been chasing Ollie in like 13th round every time.
Yeah.
So here, my stuff is. It actually likes them all.
Thornton.
So
what about Thornton as well? Like add him in.
So interestingly enough, I do like Thornton too.
Because it's got the Giants.
Yeah, let's do Thornton.
All right.
And I might want to add Geno late. Maybe.
If he's there, yeah.
Because I just put in the quarterbacks, and it's actually suggesting Vegas like by a lot adds like would be really good for this QB room. Like I'm not a big 3 QB guy, but if it like jumps off the page at me, like
yeah. I mean, we're done at tight end, so we got an extra spot there. We need
a little bit of help at running back and
wide receiver. Honestly,
yeah. So we honestly probably can't do 3 quarterback, but we'll see.
I don't know. I think if a good floor play guy, like I don't like him, but if like Wandale makes it back.
What's the Bowers? So the Bowers guy has 2 quarterbacks, so we can just push it, and if he's there at like the 17th or whatever,
yeah,
we'll take him.
Sounds good. Yeah, I do think that we need definitely one running back, and probably there's a lot more. Like there actually is a wide receiver who would be awesome for our team. That should be available to us at 179. You probably know who it is. For a while, he was getting pushed up to this round, and then he stopped. And he fits our team. So,
well, yeah, I don't know who you're alluding to, but I've got a guy in mind that should be there.
Okay, I'll just say it. It's Diami.
Okay.
Like just because we've already built out the team.
He's been like super free these days. Like nobody's really been touching
him. I know, but like, and we could probably get him there, but I view him as projectable volume.
Yeah, so the guy I want lit up there with the correlation.
That guy?
No, Pierce.
Oh, Pierce.
Yeah, I don't know. He's at the top of the board for a second, but I know he goes way later.
Are I? What do you think between him and Mitchell? I like pushing it and taking Mitchell later. Generally,
Yeah, I just think he was just so good last year. I mean, it
he
sucks not
was.
having a Rich. Like that was kind of their thing, the deep bombs, and I don't know if Danny Dimes can do that, but like the entire best ball industry got like nobody was drafting Alec Pierce, and he went on to put up like what wide receiver like 25 numbers or something crazy, right? So
Yeah, yeah. It was. Well, I
yeah,
mean, let's just look at it. It was like 800 yards and 7 touchdowns.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I mean, he also ran incredibly hot.
But yeah, so I think we should just
I mean, Thielen is the absolute slam pick if he makes it to us, but Slayton's going to take him. Okay.
yeah, I think we should probably go running back here because like both those guys will be there next go around.
Yeah.
I would think, right?
Yeah, generally from. Are you chasing Dowdle or Tajay?
Tajay, yeah, let's do
Yeah.
it.
I think
Yeah,
for our team specifically, it's really good.
Yeah. Okay.
And then this is the other pick I like, Giddens.
You think he's gonna come back to us? I think we should do Keaton.
Keaton Mitchell.
Yeah. The Baltimore grades really well in my stuff for the playoffs. And
Yeah, let's do it. I like him some. Like I don't have a lot of them, but I do like him.
and then 2 receivers to finish it off.
Assuming that Gino doesn't make it back correct.
And if Gino's there, we could do Gino Amari.
We could.
I mean, listen, I'm not a Amari
Yeah.
Cooper bull. It's just the fact he's not drafted. I mean, it's a little worse in the sprint because it's only half full, so he will be getting drafted from here going forward. But just like a Vegas mega stack, it's kind
Do
of
you like
him
cool. More than we could also take Dart as well, by the way.
True.
If Dart's there. If we want to go an extra quarterback. And that's with our lead wide receiver.
Yeah. No, I don't think we should do a quarterback.
I don't honestly either. I think to get Rice there, we need to take 2 ugly wide receivers.
We need receiver floor.
Yeah.
Pretty badly. So I think we'll probably get both of these guys.
I like Quentin Johnston.
Okay,
still.
never mind. Yeah, I get that night in there, sure.
Tyler Lockett.
QJ Falling is nice. Yeah,
what?
Not really.
What do you think about?
What
do you think about him?
That's actually crazy.
I love him. Like,
yeah, no, I mean, I haven't thought about taking him on San Fran, and I'm a Jacob Cowan guy, but he's had the worst run out in the spring.
So 2 days after cuts, they had 5 receivers on roster. One of them is Ricky Pearsall. 3 of them were hurt, and the other one is named Sky Moore.
Yeah.
This
is really fun. I like. Yeah, let's do MVS in the 18th, and yeah, I'm down with either of these guys. So.
Oh, you don't think we need to take him to the 17th?
No,
we're good. You don't think the guy on the end's going to snipe him?
He might.
I mean, if he's watching, he probably would for the lulls. I've got like 25% MVS in first quarter right now because I think he's a low owned play that could absolutely smash.
Are those 18-round drafts?
Yes, they are full teams, and it's week 1, 2 of 12. So and it's a week 1 is a revenge game because it's Seattle.
Oh my god, dude, that's
diabolical.
Oh yeah, that was the word I was looking for. Yeah.
So like I'm literally like as soon as he signed, I just started taking him in every single draft of the 18th round because
very cool.
He's going to be very low owned, and if he makes 1 week, that's fine. And like he's got 3 weeks of Demarcus Robinson's hurt. Like Juwan Jennings, it doesn't look good at the moment. Which one do you want? Hopkins is also here. I don't like Hopkins at all, but like he is projectable points.
Let's do Miami, yeah.
Miami, okay. And then our boy.
Yeah. So now we have 2 doubles, right? We have.
Yeah.
BTJ doubled, and we have Purdy doubled.
Yep.
Yeah, beautiful. I love it.
And we have 3 Chiefs.
Love it.
And Rashid Rice will get back just in time for our bipocalypse.
Yeah,
So,
dude, another awesome team. This is cooking. I
yeah,
like this.
I like this team quite a bit as well. So we got a 2-6-8-2. We got Brock Purdy. We got Trevor Lawrence. We got Isaiah Pacheco, Aaron Jones, Tyrone Tracy. So 3 starters. I don't think Tracy starts all season, but in this world he can. And if he doesn't, we got somebody who may later in Tootin, Spears, and Keaton Mitchell. And then we got Malik Neighbors, Brian Thomas, Xavier Worthy, Rasheed Rice, Luther Burden, Dante Thornton, Dami Brown, MVS. So we got 2 huge upside rookies. And I think Thornton's actually going to give a couple weeks in the first few weeks. I think he's in the preseason. Gino was targeting him, like actively targeting him.
Some are saying he's his new Metcalf.
Yeah, and I think that would be a lot of fun if that.
He's a great upside swing. He's a guy that like I don't have a lot of, but every time I click him, I'm like, this is nice. I need to do this more.
Let me make sure that's saved. So for some reason, I don't know if everybody's having this issue, but whenever I enter in a name, it says error, and then I have to back out and I have to back out. Like, see, it'll just say the spread,
and then Okay, weird.
Yeah, I don't know. It started doing that when they updated to the new draft board for on my end, on Mozilla and on Chrome. So yeah, well, we drafted 2 teams, 2 bangers,
2 winners.
Yeah, I'm gonna if you want to stay, you can. I'm gonna do a first quarter.
I would love to. I want to see it. I'm sweating these slow clocks moving up. They're supposed to click up.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you have to focus on that for a minute, that's fine.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay, so we'll do a first quarter. We'll be entering in 10 seconds. I've done 43 of these between the first and second because there was one that already filled, and then there's this one.
Yeah, in my opinion, this is the best contest on Underdog. Not best, comparing it to BBM, but this is the kind of stuff I want them to do.
Yes,
more.
I want
more of this.
I am already ready for second, third, and fourth because whenever they start adding bye weeks in, it's going to be so fire.
Exactly. It's such a cool game theory puzzle, it gives us that best ball sweat we want in season, and bang, bang, bang right away. It's really cool, and I hope this is a model that they do more of.
I've been getting a lot of hate for the MVS.
Dude, I love it because
he's a Spike Week guy, and the answer will never be Sky Moore. I'm a Chiefs fan. I will tell you, the answer will never be Sky Moore.
Good strategy. Yeah, I was taking cowing for 2 years, man. I took a lot of cowing last year, and man, I thought I was gonna get there for a minute.
Yeah,
but it didn't end up happening. And then this year, there's a lot of chaos in camp, and if he hit the ground running, I think we would have got a big preseason out of the kid, but he pulled his hammy, and then he re-aggravated it before the 3rd preseason game. So, unfortunately, I think my bags are dead. And MVS absolutely smashed last year. He put up a lot of yards. Wasn't he the Saints' leading receiver?
No.
I don't know. He had a big year. No, I guess not.
No, he didn't. He just had. So Shaheed had those 2 gigantic weeks. Right.
Oh, true.
And then he got hurt, and then MVS come in and done the same exact thing for 2 weeks. I think it was a week without it, and then 2 weeks in a row it was MVS. He was the number 1 point scorer for 2 weeks in a row, or a top 5 guy 2 weeks in a row, and you needed him for weekly winners. And then he disappeared for the rest of the season.
Okay, so you know what? He almost was the leading receiver. It was Juwan Johnson with 540. Alvin Kamara 540,
and then Foster
Moreau with 400.
Yeah,
Olave 400, MVS 385. So he was 15 yards behind being the top receiving wide receiver.
Yeah. So there are some players that I'm kind of fading in other contests that I think are fantastic picks in this. And when we get to them, we can discuss them.
Nice. So you got the 4 weeks like loaded up there. Yeah,
Yep.
cool.
Yeah. Can you read it? Or
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, I could make it bigger.
Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect. Yeah.
Okay. So I always have trouble seeing it on the StreamYard screen whenever I'm in somebody else's. So I actually, for Eliminator, I built out a chart and gave it to everybody with the first 7 weeks. And like I did Mike Clay's projection on defense. He had San Francisco last in defense, which was
he thinks they're going to be really weak.
I think they're going to be not great, but not horrific.
Yeah, it's interesting. I've been thinking a lot about the Mike Clay stuff, like because I think he's probably the most accurate guy when it comes to projecting this stuff. So like when I'm doing my strength of schedule, like I'm pulling all last year's data with no adjustments. I've been thinking about using the Clay stuff, but
I like Neighbors here. I like Henry. Like I love the running backs, but we get Washington, Dallas with first 2 weeks here. So running backs are massively pushed up, so I will take Henry. I generally take Henry here.
A little bit of a fall, yeah.
Yeah, the advancement is 2 of 12. So this is the hardest week to get out of. And then week 3 is 1 of 4. You got a 40% advance rate there, but a huge final.
Yeah, so we're basically playing for week 4.
Yeah. You like basically like you need a team that has probably good like if you combine a team that has good matchups week 1 and 4, like you're golden because the hardest week is week 1 to get through.
Yeah, that's cool. 1 to 4, yeah.
And like Travion Henderson, like I take him at the 3-4 turn like every time because he gets Carolina in week 4. And like I think by that point, Ramondre probably fumbled.
Yeah, by the 4th game, I think
by the 4th game
he's got the work.
So I kind of like.
I say Chase Brown has like a decent.
He plays
Denver sucks. Yeah,
and they get the Rams and Miami week 1.
Week 1, yeah, and we need help week 1 against the Bills.
I think Derrick Henry hasn't he smashed the Bills the last 2 times they played?
Yeah, then they're actually and
they were one of
a really bad running defense. The Bills.
I know they were last year. They said they've improved, but I don't know how much they've improved. Like we'll see. Like every team thinks they improved at everything.
Yeah, we got sniped. It happens though, especially with Mahomes. People just love clicking the name, you know. So it's tough to build those doubles.
If it talks like a frog, people love it. Mike Clay's projections are funny. Pickens' stats barely changed after the trade. Yeah, and like sometimes he just gives up. Like the best thing was opening it up 2 months ago and looking at the Jaguars backfield. It's just like, I don't know what we're doing. There was a couple people that he literally just took and he ran the same exact line, except it's like, I don't know how many rushes they're going to get, but this guy's going to catch 6 more passes.
Yeah, like I've never like made projections or even bothered to like care about them, but it just seems like so much work, man. And it's like a dark art, you know, like wow. Like how are you going to get it right? So it's
I've looked at some people, like watched some stuff where they're doing it to where like there's a little bit behind the scenes, like Ben Gretsch.
Yeah, the Gretsch stuff. Yeah, with Leone.
Like, if you watch him go through his stuff, you can kind of gauge what it is, and it's literally like 0.0, like adding a 0.01 like changes so much because it's like they're basically doing pace of play, like which they're basically factoring that in at game, like number of offensive snaps for each team, basically, and then they grade that out by like how many yards they're projecting for the team, and then what percentage of the offense, and then it's all
target share and stuff.
Yeah,
it's wild. Just in my opinion, it's not really that valuable. I mean, like having accurate projections is valuable. I just think it's like nearly impossible to make accurate projections, right? And like our best projection metric is ADP, you know, like that's what ADP is,
really is,
right? It's like the market telling you what we think these guys are worth. So I just use ADP, you know.
I kind of like Jaden here, but I think we just go
Jaden
Travion.
Terry, Travion. Yeah, I like the 3 RB start. It's just
Yeah.
unique, you know.
Well, so I've been doing it like I go 4 RB and stop almost every time, and I only take starters because the contingent guys are unclickable, right?
True, very true. Yeah,
Like I took Shipley on a team, and in the very last round when it was a herd stack kind of thing,
yeah.
like
It
but
can get there in like a blowout game too, right? Like
yes,
Hurts lights them up, and then
but
Shipley's
the,
ices the fourth quarter.
you have a 25 like you have a 75% chance less chance that these players get hurt just by the number of games, right?
Yeah, no, contingent's
So
got to be like pretty much off the board. Yeah,
yeah, so I like to go with this and then just take projectable volume writers. Like I have a lot of Keenan Allen and Christian Kirk and like those guys who aren't fun. So the player I really like, and I don't like him in the other formats, is Marvin Harrison. He gets the Saints, Carolina, San Francisco, and then Seattle in the last week isn't the best, but I like that 3 game stretch there. And I also like
bring
Ted.
it back with Ted, but yeah,
No, I just like pulling him up.
yeah, okay.
And actually, we're going to do that because we got to bring back. I generally don't bring back, like, I generally don't take Travion in the third. But if I do that, I should probably take advantage of it and pull up another guy from the fourth, right?
Yeah, nice. Yeah, this is really cool. This is my first time, like being a part of a first quarter, and I love it. You're you've done so many. You know the meta. You're wise to it. You got to set up your game stack. It's nice. I like that.
Yeah, and like I'm not saying I'm going to win it, but I feel pretty good about my teams right now. If Trevor Etienne is traded, I'm going to smash because I got 40% Tank Bixby.
Yeah, Tank.
And like even if he's as long as
going to be the guy,
as long as Tank isn't traded, I think I smashed. Like because I think that he will get the goal line touches and nothing else. And let's see if anybody made it in here. Dak 44 Lamb made it in here. Thanks for popping in. I think M Money is here. Then we got the 109. And what about David? David 44. David K. No, that's new. Headed to the Packers Sunday night. Yeah, and so
that'd be a fun one to stack up. Yeah,
we're already. I mean, we've already selected our 18th round pick. We know who that's going to be. My boy MVS. I pretty much come in preloaded with that.
It's a good spot for it too because you're playing in a big finals, right? You want that low own leverage.
So I don't mind doing Pacheco. It's a bring back there, and we could be done. What do you think? Just be done at those 4 studs.
I'm okay with it, but yeah, we can't take another one for sure.
Well, that's the whole point. Yeah. Like you do that. The hardest field to get out of is this field. So if we take all these RB points, it makes it way harder at the beginning of the season on the field to come back, right? Yeah. Like just from a game theory perspective.
Yeah, you've thought about this a lot. This is good. I love this. Yeah.
Yeah, and like the same thing with I think double elite quarterback isn't necessarily the play, but it does make it harder on the rest of your spot if they both hit. And it gets you you could ping pong those weeks. Like, not that you have to ping pong that much, but if you need Lamar week 1 to advance, but then what you need is Jaden Daniels in the last week, like that's going to be very, very low owned.
Yeah, and you're also like you said, it's easiest after week 1, so you're. Yeah, I'll talk after this.
So I love Devontae Smith this year. Which player here do you like? Because we're pretty open to anything. We can just pick a player. I do kind of like Jerry Jeudy against Cincinnati week 1.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah. This is all you, man. I don't I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, I've been. Another rule I've had is I try to leave every draft with a Brown, and that I know that's a gross rule, but Cincinnati week 1, somebody's hitting, most likely. Like unless unless the Browns are a total dumpster fire, absolute total dumpster fire.
Yeah, someone's gonna get there against the Browns or against the Bengals.
Oh,
Yeah, because wasn't he? Well, he was
yeah,
on. He started on the Bills, right? Yeah,
right.
That's how I had my shares. I think I had a couple random punt
Yeah,
MVS shares, like on DraftKings especially, and they showed up on some of my playoff teams.
nice. I mean, he had a couple big spikes. Yeah, and like Devonta Smith goes at 67 in this, and the Eagles get the Cowboys week 1. Like that feels good. Like, and they get Tampa Bay week 4. Like, there's no way Devonta Smith should be going in the
Yeah,
season.
week 2 is just tough, but that's fine. The other games are all good.
Right. Like, you're gonna have a tough game in the 4-game schedule. Like, it's gonna. How many teams do you look at in the 3-game BBM stretch, and you're like, oh, every game's a smash? There's like one team, right? Like maybe Atlanta, like maybe.
Yeah, I love Atlanta, man.
Yeah.
Drake London is my dude this year.
Yeah,
I have a lot of
absolutely.
Pitts too, like which I wasn't really a Pitts guy over the last few years. I really liked
So,
letting everyone draft him way too high, but this year I think
by
he's
the
a good
way,
play.
Pitts in this is also a smash. Tampa Bay, Minnesota's rough, but then Carolina, Washington, Atlanta is a smash.
Washington at home, and then
He goes at
Carolina's
one.
fine. Yeah,
People know because it's 120.
yeah.
Like,
Well, yeah, I think it's just like all the
all the
starters
contingent,
getting priced up. Yeah,
right. Well, all the contingent guys literally don't like.
Don't
The
get
field does realize that they don't matter that much.
yeah.
And like in this contest, I have a disgusting amount of what's his name, Damian Pierce, because it's like he might start. Like, and if you need an RB, like a lot of the times you get to the last round, that's why MVS is such a good pick because nobody's doing it, and he will have a role week 1.
Yeah, cheap week 1
It's
starter.
not a role that's coveted. Like, it's not a player that's great, but like I think it's fine. And TJ Hawkins is also mispriced in this.
Yeah, I was just looking at their schedule; it's pretty good.
Well, and Thielen's new to the team.
Thielen might be a sleeper cell for this contest.
Yeah. So when that happened, I had 34% Coker and 25% Thielen in this contest because I basically played it as it was already happening.
It was a done deal, yeah.
And I've got 40% Coker, 40% Tank Bigsby,
Right.
and
That's
like
awesome.
25% Thielen right now. Hawkinson, once the trade happened, Hawkinson was going up here before that trade happened, and everybody's scared of it now. I think it helps him be opened up a little bit.
Yeah,
so
I wouldn't be worried about Thielen, taking anyone's volume, and you're still playing him for touchdowns. It's a half PPR site, where
that we get week 1 bring back here on Keon Coleman
with Keon and Shakir is like, he's probably not going to be full speed week 1.
Yeah, he is practicing for anybody who has Shakir bags, but he's practicing. He will probably be fine, but like Keon Coleman, reports out of the Bills camp, a lot of people are saying that he looks different. Who is it? Was it CeeDee Lamb's cousin or is somebody?
He's CeeDee Lamb's cousin. Yeah,
yeah, that's what it is.
That's why I had a huge bag last year. It didn't work.
That's all I needed to hear. CeeDee
Yeah.
Lamb's cousin. He went to family dinners with CeeDee Lamb. I love that guy.
Yeah, there was like photos of them working out last summer, and I was like, "Oh my god, dude, this is the next big thing."
Pitts is gonna smash you or smash you. Like, you're either gonna take a bunch of them and he's gonna do nothing, like always, and it is gonna smash you,
Yeah.
or you're not gonna take it and it's gonna smash you.
He's priced with other guys that are like mid now too, so who cares, right?
Yeah.
Like they're all just random jag tight ends. Like they all kind of suck. Like
And I don't mind a third. Like, I will tell you, I have an unhealthy amount of Harold Fannin in this as well, because of week 1 Cincinnati.
Yeah, and
like
people aren't
literally
going to be taking him.
Like before MVS signed, I was just going, and people are keen to this. Joe Flacco is starting to go 180s, even 170s a lot of the time. But I was just going Joe Flacco, Harold Fannin. Like, No matter what my team was, I was just like, I'll just bet against the Bengals defense. And
Yeah, I think that's a
if
good
all you
strategy.
do, like if the last 2 round picks, if all they do is get you through week 1, like I'm happy, incredibly happy. So yeah, I've did a lot of these, and I've did a few of them on stream. So I've like if I was just drafting them by myself, I probably wouldn't like I. The people tell me this, and I assume that you've listened, you agree. They say I do a good job of explaining what I want to do and like the thought process behind it. And if I wasn't like I do better, like I don't know which one of these. I mean, that's the Spike Week guy, but
Yeah, with
so
Rattler out the gate, I don't know. It's tough.
I actually kind of like Shaheed here.
I prefer him better as a player. Like,
Well,
Downs is really good, but I really like Shaheed.
this is kind of a DFS thing, right? Like this,
Well,
the
sure, yeah,
way,
you're playing 4 DFS
yeah.
contests. Yeah,
So I rarely see Spencer Rattler go. And I've started taking, if I take Shaheed, I'll take Rattler
yeah, and I
over
think
here.
we're setting up for a bit of a punt QB build here as well.
Yeah.
So having another guy to add on
Yep.
is nice.
Yep. Exactly. Like I have no problem taking 4 quarterbacks in the last round, like
Yeah,
in the last 4
who
rounds.
cares? Yeah,
Yeah, like we're not taking another RB. Like that's not happening. Daniel Jones is just another one of those options,
yeah,
right?
yeah. It'd be great if we could get Bryce, we could get Rattler,
Yeah,
we can get Flacco.
yeah.
Yeah, I think Kirk is certainly a good fit for this. He's going to be getting all the routes week 1. Even
I
Keenan, Bateman too. Yeah,
Bateman is the team stack with Henry. Uh,
yeah, I like that. You get the natural kind of ping pong.
yeah,
It's kind of cool. Something cool to do when you start like robust like
and
that. Build little micro stacks within the team,
yeah,
because if that one week, it's not Henry. Well, you got 3 other stud running backs to carry him, and you got the other side in a receiving option. So Bateman might get there, Henry might bust, and you can still
right.
make up for it with your other 3 like studs.
Yeah, exactly. And
They also have the profile of like, it's also good to tack on like a deep threat receiver with your stud running back, because in like the game script where like you catch some deep balls, get a lead and ice it, you run out the running back a lot. Like that happens a lot in the NFL, right? A couple long deep balls,
yeah,
get a lead, Derrick Henry second half.
yeah. And if Rashad Bateman puts up 12 points, that's 4 catches, 40 yards, and a touchdown. I guess that's 10 points, but it's pretty close, right? Like, and in a game like that, like Henry could have 2 touchdowns pretty easily. Like, and although 10 points isn't great, but it's probably starts, and it probably in the middle 2 weeks with a 2 of 5 and a 1 of 5 or 2. I think it's 2 of 5. Yeah, 2 of 5, 1 of 5, 1 of 4.
Yeah, it's interesting
Like
they did it like that. Like it's
it's so like they wanted the
1 of
finals to
6,
be.
2
They
of
wanted
5, 1 of 5.
yeah, they wanted the finals to be huge. Is basically what they wanted. Uh,
Yeah, it's interesting.
yeah, it is interesting, and I agree. I didn't like him as a prospect either, but even last year, they're every time I was kind of out on him, like he finally made another splash play, and it's like
Yeah.
he
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 looks
looked
dangerous when he gets the ball, and
he
he's got the
does.
frame, he's got the
I
size. Like like he was like really raw, but like from watching his tape, like I really liked like what he did. Like he's got some dog, right? He might not be the most like finesse receiver or like polished route runner, but he's super young. These guys can get on a team, really get coached up. He like battled a lot of adversity last year, and
you had the
I,
blocking quotes.
yeah,
Yeah, remember the blocking quotes?
I don't actually.
It's just I'll have to
He's like
find them.
I don't want to block or something.
No, the coach come out and like said some really negative things about it, about his ability to block.
He doesn't need to block. He needs to catch the ball.
So
There's Tillman.
Yeah, we already have Judy. I mean, we could ping pong.
Well, I mean, if you're going Flacco,
Yeah.
Mooney's kind of interesting too. Yeah.
He's the smash right now. Like, I'll just bet that he's gonna play week 1, and if he doesn't, like, if we can survive the hard week, like Mooney could easily be, like, you seen Atlanta's schedule,
Yeah.
like
He's gonna
Washington, Carolina, Washington. Like, if he misses the first 2 weeks, he could easily be the guy you needed.
That's an insane schedule. Wow.
Yeah, no, like Bijan's the 101 in this. I actually have Jamar Chase at the 105. I have Bijan, Barkley, then McCaffrey, then Gibbs. I think Gibbs' upside for the total season is higher than McCaffrey for sure, and Barkley. But I do think that it will be a over the course of the season thing if him RB1 overall happens, and they'll phase Montgomery out slowly. That's my opinion of that situation.
You want to find the London drafter?
Right here.
Okay. I don't know if you'd want to do Penix. You might be able to push him.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine pushing him. If
I think that's the play. Build the double stack with Cleveland, and then
I don't know. Some people are taking Penix and then backstacking him.
Yeah. Well, is Pitts is gone too, or
right? But Ray goes every one of these because he's a starting player.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't mind it. Like, I'm actually happy punting this. Like, actually, we should have taken Bryce. I should have taken Bryce Young there with 10. That was my fault.
Was he on the board?
Yeah. He's just down.
It's okay. He'll come back.
Not with the Coker stuff. Not with the Coker
Coker's probably goes in this range, like in the next round.
Yeah, like this guy will take Coker and then wrap around probably. I don't know. This guy's listening, so he probably will.
He's got 2 QBs though. Yeah, 2 QBs. This is good for the Penix.
You don't need it. You need Coker without. That's what you need. You need Coker.
He's not looking for a QB stack option, so he's probably not.
Yeah, you want Coker, absolutely, and Leggett. That's what you want. You want Coker, Leggett. I know that's what you want. He's also the Pitts drafter.
Yeah,
which is very, very. And Hollywood is a smash in this. I think at this ADP. Like, I really do. Like, I take a lot of Tillman here. I take a lot of Mooney. I take a lot of Hollywood. I take a lot of Dobbs. I take a lot of Douglas because I have a lot of builds with, like, basically I usually have 3 RBs by 6. And sometimes I'll just stop at 4 with Tank Bigsby. Like, I'll just pull Tank Bigsby up and be like, that's good enough.
Yeah.
Because
just assume he's a starting running back. Yeah.
Well, the other 3 could just be enough. And not having to really worry about bye weeks is another thing. Yeah, see, Leggett, Bryce Young on the end. I like that move. That makes sense.
Yeah, Ollie Gordon in the 11th over there.
And, like, I don't mind just tacking on random quarterbacks. Like, we probably have to take 2. We have to take quarterbacks no matter what at these next 2 picks. And I'm just going to pull him up, honestly. No funny business, basically. We've already built it out. We might as well go by it. And, like, I mean, he's the second one I draft. He's not the first one I draft.
Yeah. Well, Penix Fall would be great here, guys.
Yeah, Penix Fall would be great.
Oh, no, I jinxed it, dude.
Yeah, that's all good. I mean, he needed another quarterback. So I don't like Cam Ward. Or I don't like Tua at all.
Ward's actually got a nice one after week 1.
Which would be really good with him.
And then we could do late Imanor. Lockett even's probably the play.
Yeah, I mean, we still need a tight end, and Chig's there. So if Flacco goes, we could take him, but that's like absolute worst case scenario. And then we just be taking quarterbacks. Russell Wilson is like not even drafted 100% of these.
Seems a bit silly. He's got a decent schedule too.
Yep. Yeah, that's another reason I like Malik Neighbor so much in this, because you could basically just guarantee Wilson at 201 almost every draft. So, like, I've done enough of them. I've seen kind of how it plays out. And I done like in the first quarter, like the ADPs were so wild. So like Rashid Rice went, like Joe Mixon's went somewhere.
Dude, Rashid Rice going is insane. What?
Yeah.
What's
Like,
happening?
no, like every single one of these, all of the injured players go. Like there is a huge edge if you're just doing these, and you know what's Jordan Addison at 122.
Yeah.
Like he might be that last game hammer, but
But
probably
he should
not.
be in the last round. He should be in the 16th.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. He should be with the dollar players, right? Like not in the 11th. Then like JCM goes at the normal price generally. Like 77, because he's the starting running back in everybody's mind. So he just goes, he gets pulled up with all the other ones. Like there's a huge edge to this, I think. It doesn't mean I'm going to win, but I if my takes are right on what happens week 1, I'm probably going to advance a lot of teams.
Yeah, it's really cool. And like for guys that like love best ball and love the strategy of it, this just speaks
yes.
to it, you know?
And like part of the reason, if you do like 500 drafts, like if you're only going to do 70, 80 drafts, having very high exposures makes a lot more sense than if you're going to do like 1,000. Like in a DFS, like, and well, also over the course of a season, like over the course of the season, like, especially whenever you just need the right ping pongs, but like in a contest like this, I view it more like a DFS slate. Maybe it's wrong because it's like a advance into a DFS slate, right? But there's way less variance because it's only 4 weeks, and I just think that like having very high exposures in this is a reasonable thing to do.
Yeah, 100%.
A lot
I
more
agree.
than
and like you want to play it exploitatively. You want to decide what the best path is. You know, if you're just building, you know, flat exposures, like you're just gonna be maybe get one team through kind of thing, right? And it's just different when you're trying to compete with a whole season full of variance versus 4 games where you have to get the exact path right. You should narrow your tree to try and determine that path. You know, you spread yourself too thin. I don't think it's going to work out too good.
So we're going to do something really ugly here because we have to.
JT Sanders, I like that.
I think we just go ahead and take him.
Yeah.
Like we're good at wide receiver, and there's a small chance he works out, and I can't do Lockett. I can't.
I mean, I don't click a lot of Lockett, but I like this contest feels fine.
I mean, Van Jefferson.
I mean, I could do all of them, honestly. No, do Amar first. Don't do JJ first.
Oh, come on.
No one's gonna take Van Jefferson.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is a punt quarterback build, and I'm not saying I love this team, but this team says they smash. Like we have the Cleveland double stack.
Oh, do we have a Cincy player?
We don't.
Gesicki would be.
Yeah, Gesicki would be fine. I know exactly who I want at 201. I mean, Gesicki's the play, but like Spencer Rattler's who I want.
Because, yeah.
Right, like we already discussed that. I guess we're not going to take MVS on this specific team, but so wheels up to Dak 44 Lamb if you want him. Slow draft clocks have officially down to 1 hour for those who indulge. Good luck, everybody.
Yep, I'll be.
May the odds be ever in your favor. Is that
stuck in my PC all night now?
Is that what it is? May the odds be in your favor. What's the Hunger Games slogan? Is that it?
Oh, I'm not sure. I've never seen any of those.
I watched the first one. It was fine. But like it's a cool concept.
I like the Han Solo quote. Never tell me the odds.
Never tell me the odds. CD and Daniels or Purdy, Reese, Taylor. I take CD Daniels. I think in Dynasty for sure. And is this the 10-man that you were talking about? Like in a 10-man, if it's a 10-man, you almost always want the best player because you can find so much more on the waiver wires throughout the season in a 10-man than you can in any other leagues. That's my take on it. So 10 man's like actually, by the way, for those of you who like redraft, tonight I'm gonna actually stream a redraft. Like, so my buddy, we do a dynasty league. It's a salary cap auction dynasty thing. It launched 3 years ago. We've won 2 of 3 years. What were we gonna do?
Radler Gesicki. Do we have an indie receiver? Oh, Fannin too. Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, I mean, if he comes back, we take him. If
Or
not, we
Juwan,
take
yeah.
Juwan. Like I think we do the double with Rattler instead because we already got 2.
We already have a double, yeah.
So if that comes back, this is our last
and
pick.
the Fannin's a little thin early season.
It is, but it is Cincinnati. like let's. And actually, Fryermuth isn't taken very often in this, so like we have to, we can go there. I don't know. Do we just take Daniel Jones or Russell Wilson here? Just
No, I think you just stack it up.
I think we stack it up too. Yeah.
I mean, it's cool. That's like when you do these heavy RB builds, like the way to make it work is push a onesie, right? Or push both onesies, right? So it's it's cool. I like it.
This is one of the more wild teams I've drafted on this because I usually have a quarterback. I basically, instead of Cedric Tillman, like I generally would have pulled up Bryce there or taken Penix. Probably should have taken Penix because I love that schedule. And then the team does feel a lot better because having one, like I don't feel comfortable with any 3 of these, but like this kind of stuff wins and
it does
and stuff like if I'm gonna max this, and I don't know if I'll max it. It's a 50 max. I think this is like my 32nd or something. I'm planning on doing like 40. Like something, I want a team like this in there. As gross as it feels, like I want a team like.
I mean, it doesn't take a lot for those guys to score more points than they're projected. You know, there's a reason they're going at the end of the draft, and if they just outperform their expectation by 20%, you know, our team has better receivers, that has better running backs. Yep. You know, that's how it wins. So I like these. It's the perfect contest to do this stuff, honestly.
All right, so we got a 3-4-8-3. I think this is the first time I've done this build all season. Cam Ward, Joe Flacco, Spencer Rattler. Got the triple elite quarterback. RBs, Derrick Henry, Jonathan Taylor, Travion, Pacheco, like just loaded. Absolutely loaded. Wide receivers, Tet McMillan, Judy, Coleman, Shaheed, Bateman, Mooney, Tillman, Ayumanor, and then Hawkinson, JT Sanders, Juwan Johnson. If I were to change anything, it would probably. I think that's fine. Like, I actually no. I think that was.
It would have been nice to have like the Brees, like to have Carolina stacks with Brees and have a double that way. But it's fine. We just played it the other way through Cleveland.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and finish what I was saying a little bit ago, and then we'll let you go through all of your stuff. So tonight, Victor here, he does not have a cam, but he will be on with me. And so we started a dynasty 3 years ago. We've won 2 or 3 years, and he wanted to do just a redraft league on Yahoo. So he just found one. It's like $100 redraft league. I guess it's very deep. We're going to go into the Yahoo Rando Street, and we're going to see what it's like. And I'm going to stream it because I think it's going to be wild.
That's awesome.
So that we're going to go live in an hour and 55 minutes for that. Yes, an hour and 55 minutes. So I will be back live then if you want to see something a little wild, probably unfiltered. Like it's probably going to be some crazy stuff. And I'm mostly doing it to put the redraft stuff in there to try to get more subs because of redraft stuff. Because like I think like all the best ball bros are everywhere and everybody's watching it, everybody's streaming. So for me to get more subs at this point, I think I need to do a little something different for now. But that's what I'm doing tonight. What do you have going on, and where can people find you? I have all of his information. Well, I have his information for his X and his YouTube channel down below. If you've seen Updog on some other channels, like you don't stream often. Like you just started, right?
Not really. I mean, just first and foremost, I'm just a player. I'm just a grinder, right? I'm just trying to win these tournaments. And I do have a YouTube channel at Dogmath Bestball. So you can catch me over there. I only have like 40 followers, so please throw me a follow. Give me up to 50. Give me up to 100. I have about 40 drafters mains left. So after I'm done these slows, that's going to be my next prerogative. We're going to be in the drafters streets. I will be streaming them, and yeah, I have a lot of volume still to get down before Thursday. So it's going to be a little sprint to the finish here.
That's awesome. And yeah, Hulk Smash speaks of the crazy. Like Crack Rock is on Ship Chasing tonight. I will be listening to that
the Cranky Purples tonight, eh? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I will be listening to that on my way to work tomorrow for sure. Like I'm sure it'll be wild.
It's always a must watch every.
Yeah, let me go name this one as well. Yeah, I've done 29 of these. I thought I'd done 30. But
yeah, I really appreciate you having me on. It was nice chatting, nice hanging out during the disco stream as well. It was a good time. To
be honest, like I was so tired, I barely like because I got up at 2 a.m. and everybody else was talking, and it was nice to just not have to actually use my brain after waking up at that point. And I was glad there was like 7 people on at 3 a.m. Like that was wild.
And they were about it. You know, these guys were actual fantasy, like real, like in the weeds fantasy guys with a lot of takes. And I learned a lot. It was cool. It was nice. It was nice to be a part of, and for a good cause too. It was nice.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Yeah. I'll see everybody later. I will be back tonight in a few hours. If you want to watch me instead of Ship Chasing, I'm assuming you guys will watch Ship Chasing. I would not blame you. But thanks, everybody. Peace.